The Mg4 is one of the few EVs changing the EV landscape, not only for its overall competence, but also for its rock bottom price. Deliveries have already commenced in Europe for the China-built model, and the MG has high hopes for its success in the UK, which is the brand's largest market. Of course, they used to be made back in the day in the UK. What sets the Mg4 apart is its highly competitive pricing, starting at just 28,240 euros. So that's 28,220 in Germany for the entry-level variant, equipped with a 51 kilowatt-hour battery and a range of 350 kilometers, 218 miles. So in the UK, I've seen videos of people driving them at 70 miles per hour on a motorway, and they'll get 218 miles. That's what they'll get. And that's not until it's dead. That's still got a few percent left. So it's fine. Comparing the Mg4 to its direct rivals, such as the Volkswagen ID.3 and the Peugeot E208, the price difference becomes even more pronounced. The ID.3 starts at 38,060 euro for the current base variant with a 58 kilowatt-hour battery and a range of 426 kilometers. With the E208, a smaller vehicle than the Mg4, and that starts at 35,350 euros for its base version with a 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack. And that has a range of 362 kilometers. This begs the question, how can the Mg4 be sold at such a significant discount compared to its competitors? That's a lot of money. Many speculate that MG may be sacrificing profit margins to gain market share. This is the common thread across the internet. That's my belief, I think, is that's primarily what's going on. If you've got another idea or you agree, put it in the comments below, because I'm sure other people will be reading to see what other people are thinking. It's interesting stuff. However, the SAIC-owned brand asserts that it is not selling at a loss and claims to make a profit at the current price point. According to the UK commercial director Guy Piguonakis, the MG prices the vehicle to achieve a margin that allows them to comfortably meet sales targets and to gain traction in the market. So that, I think, is probably just enough to keep the lights on and pay the bills, pay the cleaners, I reckon, whilst gaining a market share as a priority. So they can maybe take more money from the next car, or they'll overprice the next car a little bit just to offset the damage caused by, I don't know. One key factor in keeping the price down is the battery technology used in the Mg4. Both the 51 kilowatt-hour and the larger 62 kilowatt-hour battery options utilize lithium iron phosphate batteries supplied by CATL or CATL. This provides a cost advantage compared to rivals that employ the more expensive nickel manganese NMC battery chemistry, basically. Analysts from UBS Bank revealed that CATL's LFP batteries offer a 9% cost saving compared to NMC cells, making them the global battery cost leader. Also, LFP batteries are the ones that are more comfortable sitting fully charged, and they are the only chemistry to be able to take the nail penetration test, where they just put a nail straight through, and all that happens is the temperature of the battery at its highest point goes to 60 degrees Celsius. That's it. That's kind of why LFP chemistry is much preferred by all these new brands lately. If you've noticed, if you've been reading, that LFP battery chemistry is becoming quite prominent. Even Tesla are using them now. So I just want to jump in for a second to say thank you to anybody that has joined on Patreon or on YouTube memberships, which is great, or anybody that has even thought about buying me a coffee. Links to these are in the description below, and it enables me to do what I love doing, which is making these videos for you, which takes an insane amount of time research so thoroughly so that I'm getting you accurate information, because there's a lot of not so accurate information on the internet that maybe the mainstream media aren't giving you, because of course they can be a bit clickbaity and a bit, just want to say stuff that sounds interesting. MG also implemented cost-saving measures in other areas by adopting the cell-to-pack battery manufacturing technique. The company eliminated one layer of packaging, reducing costs and achieving a thinner battery layer of just 110 millimeters. This thickness sounds a bit boring, I understand, but it is quite a big deal when you really do the research into how they manufacture cars. So this thickness is even slimmer than Volkswagen's MEB electric platform, which claims a thickness of 140 millimeters. The Mg4 is the first SAIC model to utilize the company's new modular scalable platform, MSP, which will underpin a range of future models similar to Volkswagen's MEB platform. This common platform approach brings cost savings compared to current EV models. The MG4 EV, for example, was built on a converted combustion engine platform, but is now mainly sold in Europe. MG's boss emphasized the economies of scale provided by the Mg4's global nature. The MSP platform also allows for battery swapping, although this option is not currently offered in European models due to a lack of demand. According to Pigonakis, furthermore, MG made additional cost savings by omitting a built-in navigation system in the entry-level Mg4 SE model, instead relying on smartphone mirroring through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That seems a great option, I think, for me. I personally would just chuck on Google Maps, and I think most people would, I think. Some dashboard buttons, including those for heating and ventilation, have been moved to the car's 10.25-inch touchscreen, resembling the layout of electric Volkswagen models. Despite the cost-saving measures, the entry-level Mg4 SE comes well equipped with standard features such as adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistant, and a second 7-inch screen for the driver, so the little one behind the steering wheel. The Mg4 also has a powerful 168 horsepower electric motor, enabling it to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds. So you'd call that nippy. Probably not fast, but just nippy. But that's all I think most people want, Additionally, MG has plans to introduce a dual motor all-wheel drive variant of the Mg4 in the future. If MG can maintain its price advantage and extend it to new models on its dedicated EV platform, competitors may need to reassess their own cost targets for upcoming electric vehicles. The Mg4's disruptive pricing has already captured attention in the market massively, and its success could pave the way for more affordable and competitive EV options in the future. I think the Mg4 indicates a market with increased competition in the future, and it is still a nice car, whichever way you look at it. I think the Mg4 indicates a market with increased competition in the future, and it is still a nice car, whichever way you look at it. I'm not the biggest fan of the screen in the middle of the dashboard, but other than this, I think it's a great car. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button so that YouTube knows that that people are enjoying it, and subscribe for more daily videos about electric vehicles.